Hello, welcome back. And I did some research about Seer, and apparently, I guess it was probably a bit blatantly, so because he says the same line in his boss fight, when he was reading from his book, that infection must be burned out, is the thaumaturge, that was with the, 12. The Archbishop's like 12 guys. He was the final boss in that one dungeon, and us and Hilda fought him in the by the Forsaken Night. Oh no, the Forgotten Night, not Forsaken Night. But yeah, that was his teacher. A gazebo to call our own. That you stand before me is proof that alone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Edgar. And before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. I could sense their esteemed and now missing and presumed dead knights of the heavens were. None have returned to their capital since all the unpleasantness began. Yet certainly you have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. This heresy most fair, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help we can get, which means, here, take me. We could benefit from the certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if you don't seek him out, he's likely to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way, it'll be on our God damn it terms, and we'll keep an eye on that Mammoth. Yes, right. How you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, and the inspector seems to enjoy a natural report, so. Wait alone for a moment. I was afraid you make me beg. This might well be my last chance to prove my worth to my spirits if I get him to Fort Thames Manor. No. Edgar, free agent. And Gary, tired agent. Not retired, just very tired. Little Gigi's been a not very naughty girl. But why Papa Hildy? Because Gigi just behaves on becoming of a gentleman. But why Papa Hildy? Why is it becoming a gentleman? Oh, Inquisitor Sir Edgar, good evening to you both. Are you coming as adoring fans or on business? Business, always business. You may rest assured. And I, Elderbrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector, Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery, murder, tax evasion? Evasion? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruits of my loins, down to the faceless, lovely gazebo. Naturally, I see his father. It falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. But if it was straight and narrow, wouldn't he fall if he veered? So how can you return him to it if he's already veered off the side. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Ahmet. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Ahmet, would you? I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle too? Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whether we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. And yet you've been sleeping in Lawrence's gazebo for how long? I do not care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the lengths and breadths of Azoria. In such of a case, does that not sound more thrilling than waddling away in the hours beneath the gazebo? I guess. If it's the case you need to go not to go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as knights of the Heaven's Ward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found the experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, their assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor. Say no more. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector of Extraordinary, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex. Since when? Oh, mummy, mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Uldar. I leave my beloved board, I keep on playing being an inspector, as well as fathering a bloody marmot. Buggle that! You're coming home right this instant. Oh, can you say such things as my life's going to be an inspector and Gigi, my son, he is a Mandeville man. Grand as it's to see you. You have come at the most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigation skills and bring these criminals to justice. Away! Oh, Thrall's balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry ass of a father. I trust you'll lot of help to keep him out of trouble, right then? Come along. That could have gone better. Oh, the rest, let's not keep them waiting. I always get in between of my idea of having her with a Scottish accent or an Australian accent. But I can't do either, well, or at all. Please, you think me so foolish as to fall for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heaven's Ward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my Sir Alphael's face. Oh, wherever could he be? Oh, he just dissolved into thin air. I am truly outside her case. My allowance, all gone to waste on those. I dare not say it. Mayhap these awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in her own halls. What in the Seven Hills are so damn appealing about getting paid a pittance to watch a job for him, eh? Who needs a gazebo? I do! These must be the least of... be at least one fair maiden who can tell us something of value. If the knights are supposed to, you know, then why are they so popular with the high-born ladies? I can say one thing with absolute confidence. They're all quite mad. I demand satisfaction. Swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Charbet was here, he purged a lot of them, like the festering sickness they are. Right, that was his name, Sir Charbet. That's Seer's mentor. Ah yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. Because Edgar reacted to him saying that he smells the scent of heresy, which I believe was actually the first line he said when he met us in that quest, when you knocked the guy through the downstairs. Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us. Now, G.G. Jonesman must be careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, this is tremendously important. Never call her that. At least not yet. Promise? Yes, Father, I promise to call Grandma Julian Grandma Julian. Greetings, m'lady. Oh, aren't you a charmer? And I was thinking I was going to have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy. My faithful assistants, have you gleaned any new information? Other than the fact that these women scorn seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their beings. There's two women who were telling me all about that they do if they cornered, sir. Is this the best you can do then? Bloody oaths and girlish fanatics. You call yourself a man of it, man? I assure you, mother, we are only getting started. The tapestries of lies and deception, behold, with the truth's hides, is oft unraveled with the tug of a single loosed thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. It is true, I was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long ago, I yearned for a chance to meet Self-Election, so when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But then they escorted me to the manor. Under the blindfold, I looked on the hideous faces of those circumstances. I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but the neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about some seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you here now, I, Hildebrand, expert of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. So these cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip hip hooray. Hip Hooray. Hip hip hooray. And there you have it. A quarry can be found in Isleshire. Come, my little assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. Wait, that's all well and good, but I've never heard of the Isleshire, have you? It's a wonderful place of freedom. You mean we travel to the Devonian hinterlands? Right now, just like that? Eee. Isleshire. So many blue quests that I'm not going to do. And normal quests that I'm not going to do. Edgar ain't got the time, and I don't got the patience. Plus, we're already 2 levels over leveled. Oh, that harrowing journey during that, which I felt certain I would die horribly. I'll just be forced to part ways with my precious bits. But a waste of time. Oh, can I keep one? I promise I'll walk and feed him and put fresh herbs in his mask every day. This place feels somehow familiar, but I can't possibly have come ever here before, right? Surely this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobby's citizens. Yes, swear I'm just glad we're not being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. Well, they were no match for Lady Julian in that paniverse, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again! God's sake, Hildy, expecting Edgar. This lot be dead in a ditch somewhere if it wasn't for me. Nonsense, I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistance or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Isleshire. My keen inspector senses tell me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. And they all fade out of existence. It does feel weird not to have Foosh with us. Even though I technically could just mount him here. I can summon a mountain, hey! Yes, Loudjocks knows of grand sir. Sneaky uplanders, keep yourselves, mingle not with gobby folk, but every each to our own. Loudjock says no questions, no jingle shines, only jingle shines. No question, no jingle shines. You much question the jingle shines, for the jingle shines know all. Oh yeah, but must be talking about them grand seers that drifted into Isleshire some time ago. As I recall, pay a visit to the Grand Library though. I couldn't tell you why. Could that be? Speaking of which, where's the other ones? There's someone dressed up as Godbird over there. I know all about the giants, yes. They keep to themselves in that building of the south of the round spot. You best watch out though, they're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely nothing mad, but Are you perchance the long-lost twin of the Nish guardian noblewoman? Right there, look behind you, a three-headed garbo. Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Hooray for everything! In fact, where's Nashu? A sorry-looking city of vagabonds, cutthroats, and charlatans. I've never seen. Don't you fall in with them, lay here. But I like this city. Oh, if you want to go to a city of cutthroats and charlatans, I'll show you one. I know the road cities. I mean, it's just a bunch of adventurers and gobos. If only we had the testaments of a concerned citizen which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. That's exactly what we have! The grand seals are held up in a building to the south of the markets. Good show, Edgar. That's the one. Come, let's inform the others. We shall build a grand gazebo in this spot. To see no one is home, there's not we can do but wait then. We shall take a nap. Papa Hildy, Papa Hildy. I just want to say that. I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have been fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming the honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? As I live in Hildor Maximilian Mandeville. Could that be? I say, could that be Slow Fix Coin Toss? Do you know this garbage inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my first employer. When traveling through Thanalan long ago, Gobbyflock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingles trying to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he find Uplander bandits and bring much baggy boom, and return the goodly Gobby's missing goods in great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceived of allegation of utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is. Ah, the memories. I was a near thing, but the bandits were clever enough to see through my ditch disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and, as they say, boom gabby doom. Oh, no busy deals for the wicked. No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful antidote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at you and your flock made me, have me made these ruins and is making me big-eyed. Grobby folk has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand lending. For me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my associates for a time. We require not much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. I settle for gazebo. I'm perfectly good to sit right here, behind you. Residents of building is arrows and slow fix happily to evict them. But we're pursuing the fiends to Livius on suspicions of defrauding young women. Fraud in Slowfix eyes an elegant utopia. This will not abide. All that more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingle shines either. Huzzah! Giant gazebo to call our own. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you. No need for teary eye tongue flaps. Gobby Flock is possessed of moral obligations to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with hunt for Grand Seers. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasions, and perhaps drawing the eye of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints. Together, this gazebo shall be your canvas. And now he's gone and gotten himself a sorting gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep at playing at being a father. I believe there's just going to be a time skip now when I get to relax for a bit. I thought there was another scene or two with that. Why don't we just go inside? Still no signs of notorious Grand Seers. I just say we're going to need more paint. Just paint the entire building different colors. Don't trust anyone over 60. Much as it pains me to admit, a gentleman's salmon is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Hey, Spectre, it's just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? We're old and lost. What's quite normal behavior for my adoring fans. I should think when finally pressured with an opportunity to meet the idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to the fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the grand bloody seers. Come on, they're getting away. Oh, there's Gigi. There they went that way. Alright, I'll catch up to you all soon. So just go. I'll be fine. Gigi gonna take a nap. I don't know why it does that. I'm becoming numb. I'll spare the flaming rod, spoil the milksop. There you take me. I had to run like that instead of trying to chase me up and down the steps of faith, drenching the flaming. What is Gigi? Where could those two have got to? Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions! You have nowhere to run! Reveal yourselves at once! I shall not ask you again. Come forth, Granseers. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. Slay of 1,000 worms, the silver spear which has pierced the very heavens. Orland! Method of magics, ancient and awesome, of divine hands which hath defeated all malady, faith and fierce and incontinence. Goosebert! The Grand Field Excelsior! I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I have both. Friends, sirs, Granseers! You stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor defenseless innocents to see that no other are made to suffer as they did. Now lay down your arms and surrender yourself into my custody. Oh, the audacity of this boy! You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds! You will rule this day, and I rue it hard! And rue it hard! Oh, he's joined the space program. Gosh, have I missed this? The air is dripping past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, and the slight dizziness. It was the day like this when we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into these azure skies, we never truly came back down. Do my eyes deceive? Pixie of my heart descended from her lone halls to guide me to her bosom. My beloved, my everything, long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. Higher, Higher, higher. Where did the bubbles come from? Overland, overland, overland. Should we push him down further? You know, bury him the rest of the way. Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chicanery and attempted murder notwithstanding. I will rule this day and rule it hard! Up! He got so far, but he never made it to space. But at least he died smiling, I think. And somehow he didn't go through the entire platform. And somehow we haven't fallen because of all that. I don't even know what's suspending this piece of land, to be quite honest. But I've seen this before, all too recently. Yes, anyway. He's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome have acted with all haste, the man may yet be saved. Shut the fuck up, Seer. That's one less problem to deal with. Plus, we got one, and you can arrest him. Oh, you're refreshing. Oh, you're referring to me. I see. With all haste with it. Yes. I'll get right on that. O mournful voice of Quathan, send unto me the creation of the abyss. My thrall command that I might smite. No, wait, that's no good. Let me see. Something rather less convulsing, controversial tradition. Yes, something with more pep, a vortex of biting wind to rend the flesh. And smite my foes. There goes the flowers. And you made him fart. Foes? I thought you were friends. Well, it worked. They were bugging me with a bleeding goblog. My back. To seem I've underestimated you lot. That makes two of us. Enough, leave them be, or do you not care what becomes of the marmots? GG, but when? How? I thought I recognized you. First in Ishgard, then in Idleshire. You have been following us since we left the capital. Bears of faces fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which hath driven kings and queens. Adoris! You can't possibly have been so naive to think that we'd not see through your ridiculous disguise. And yet, here you are, so empty and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful. Mind, my companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparations for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes, From the first, the objective of this grand design has been this singular moment. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way, we have no desire to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Confounded that I can't see. Damn it, they're very slowly getting away. Papa Hildy! GG! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you. Fine job, you didn't protect that helmet of his, eh? Remind me why we didn't just, you know... Do you think they're heading for the old mill? If not, can we go anyway? I haven't had cider in ages. Oh, strike me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the grand seers that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late, and now poor Gigi is in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again? I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Resetown by now. I very much doubt that. Given that they are moving at an adamantous pace. The little milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers. What my mentor used to call me. Anymore, and among other things, the memories. It's not death, you fool! That's the adventurer! Let me guess, wondering why I haven't gone and smacked him upside the head and put an end to this rubbish, eh? There's a time for cracking skulls and a time for letting your idiot of a son deal with his troubles on his own. That's why. Think he's sleeping or just resting his eyes? We mustn't act rashly. If they realize that they are being watched, they may attempt to flee again, very slowly. Just some passerby. I'm just glad they don't even recognize Edgar. Ah, perfect! So it seems that the Grand Seals have been cut once more by the very inspector that has trying to catch them. How ironic. Also how premature. We have them, yet they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Asking you shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitor sir, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot conduct the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. We murder him, and then ransom him. Edgar will stalk and subdue the Grand Seer, then relieve him of his armor. How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Edgar. You say anything different? Nope. I guess everybody just says the same as they did before. Oh, I completely forgot. Did Fush get the level up? Nope. And is nowhere near one. I knew you'd. Wait, who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young man? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gunspurt can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate. Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray let me lend me a hand with the straps. Truly, young man, you are a saint. I swear, it's little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Right, I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations. I got the top half of the armor. The healing tingle with that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat my aches. My beloved Pigsney used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep throughout the night. Come on, do not be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot so they make me forget my troubles. Harder! Higher! Close your eyes and dream. The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have witnessed to his final moments. Listen closer, you extend a hesitating finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. Why was he wearing sandals? With the utmost care, remove Orlan's septons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacled morbulbs. May he rest in peace. Ah, my stalwart citizens, by your return I gather you have taken care of the dragoon, and by taking care I mean afforded him all due courtesy, as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning with the equipment I require. And trust you by its elderly owner that he may receive a vigorous massage. This suit of armor is surprisingly light and reeks of garlic. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Capital, this without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Process that what you just said. they may be old. You do know that a lot of old people do tend to go blind in their old age. Of ye of little faith, you are in for treats, for you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandeville guile and subterfuge. Time yet? We just ate, you daft bugger. And what were in the hells is Ireland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it. He just removed his monocle. Greeting fellow anti-devilians, I have returned. Oh, bollocks. About time. Okay, no, that's bollocks. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do, we must release young Gigi here. This behavior will become to keep children in cages. What the so-and-sos are you blathering about? He's going to get away. No, he will not, see? Still here within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fairy, take me. It's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they wouldn't even try to stop him. So far, so good. Well, of course, there are marbles after me. I'm me and you're also me. That can't be unless... This is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. All my dear Pigsney will be together at last. Imposter, how dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackened that would make a minstrel blush? Hey gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Gigi, come with me. Vivi, wait! My son, what's gone into you? Vivi, 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 Vivi. Have I heard that name before? Remember who you are, Vivi, what you are, a creation of the great Shalian Archmagus Quan. Quan, I was given life by Queen Grandpapa Quan. I remember now, we lived together, and he taught me many things about the outside world. What exactly do you remember, my son? Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan, he abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi. Then you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so in his ignorance he cast you out and died all alone. To turn back the hands of time. Then what we witnessed in the Crozier with the Duke's priceless face, that's the power to be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know this? You couldn't have possibly been associated with Archmagus Quan. I found his journal during one of my many trips into the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we were left to make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime with fortunes to match. But no soldier has the strength to triumph over time. And before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best, until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime as it were. A moment with the power to take what was broken and restore it to its prime state, to turn back time with its temporal magic, and give us back our misspent youth. Very take me. This is also, I don't even know if this indicates to determine whether or not this constitutes a heresy. Well, we know where to look. Even with the journal, we determined that the moment was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance for a second chance was written within reach, and then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you to unlock your true potential. Just think that you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Impossible. No magics can thrill you, returning the dead to us. At best we can animate a corpse, and I need not reveal the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy and abomination in the eyes of the Fury, and most of the most countries. Gigi, wait. What of our adventure? What of our gazebo? You are a Mandeville Mammoth! You have always been so kind to me, Papa Yeti, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me! He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So yeah, that's the end of that shop, eh? You're giving up coming back home? I too made a decision long ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it will from this single stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use this temporal magic to prevent the natural order. It falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keep his to the righteous path, and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Inquisitor Sir, I must applaud your dedication to your work and cannot thank you enough for all you have done on our behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Seers for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I know you wouldn't stand. Right then, there is no time to waste, Nashu. Let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. It started to rain. I suppose I've been ashamed. It would have been a shame had he given up that easily. Though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that blue mama really got the power to make them young again, then... I said I suspend my pursuit, and I will. But that doesn't mean I can't continue my investigation of that mammoth and its powers in Ishgard. Oh, I gotta go back to Ishgard now. Oh, wait a minute. Crystal Green. We were in cutscenes for so long. Boost almost disappeared. Chocobos just dissolve if you don't feed them every once in a while. I see you're fit to return to the capital. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Shorlian origin, and I had in mind to scatter them for information on temporal magics. And this, of course, all for the sake of confirming the mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that? As if to imply that my interest in those matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Edgar. That will be all. I think the Charbarbles or Carbuncles are just adding in the background. Oh. With that, that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we shall continue with with the Hildebrand quest line. Until then,